This is day 105 of trying to get to 2000 ELO on chess.com. I'm currently rated 1955 and I'm versing someone rated 1990. And I'm playing the Réti opening. So I think I just need to blitz out all of the moves and then eventually win the game. That is the strategy against these high 1900s. He even has the St. Patrick whatever that's called. Okay, so I'm going to push e3 and then push d4. I like to, even though pushing d4 blocks in my dark squared bishop, it's nice to just take up these squares. It's very important. And then obviously I could. So that's actually a really good bishop move because this bishop's very powerful here. So I actually will. I'll challenge his bishop. There's like a high chance he'll just move his knight here, which is extremely annoying. Okay, he decides to take. That's surprising. I'll take back with the queen, not with the pawn, because then the pawn structure would be terrible. His knight could attack my queen. He decides not to, though. I will. I'll develop my knight. And then I think just pushing a3, c4, or maybe castling kingside. Okay, he decides to attack my knight. I'll push c3 first because I don't really like how there's a pin here. I think this move is more forcing, and then I'll quickly push my h pawn, stopping his knight from jumping here, but also stopping his bishop from seeing this pawn. I don't really like when the bishop is able to see the pawn. I will now push a3. And the idea behind a3 is so I can push c4 and so that his knight isn't able to jump here and attack my queen. So yeah, c4 now looks like a very strong move. That's kind of the move that I always play. I kind of invented that move. Now I could take, but I think the most forcing would be to push again. The computer probably hates that because it blocks in the bishop, my bishop diagonal, but I think it's fine. He now has to somehow make this e5 pawn push in the future work, or else his position kind of becomes very, very passive. So in the future, he'll probably try pushing this. I also need to castle kingside because my king is in the center of the board. So my next move will be to castle kingside. And then and then from there, I'm not really sure what I'll play. There's a lot of moves I could try. Rerouting my knight, I could try moving my rooks to the center and then trying to push e4. Looks reasonable. My opponent reroutes their knight, maybe trying to put their bishop here. So if I were to push e4, he takes. I take. This pawn is incredibly weak. I don't really like that. Yeah, I was thinking about pushing e4, but just the pawn is just so weak. I'd rather just keep the position closed. It looks like he's going to move his bishop, or he's going to push the pawn. So now I could try putting my knight on e5. If he were to take, my pawn structure is doubled, and it looks terrible. So let's not do that. There actually isn't... this is kind of hard for me to play because the position is closed. I can't push a4 because then that would blunder a pawn. Maybe rerouting my knight to f1. I'm actually not sure. I'll have to take a moment to think. I'm going to reroute this knight. A good move by him might be to move his king over and then start attacking me. If he does that, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. That looks like a very strong series of moves, moving his king over. I might actually have to run with my king, but that looks kind of... yeah, this is kind of getting hard to play. That's the drawback of closing the position. My dark squared bishop is pretty terrible, but the position is kind of closed. Like, these pawns take up a lot of space, and the only way to open it would be to go here, but that's not what I want to do. So I think I need to reroute my knights into better positioning, and then maybe I'll develop this rook somewhere, but I'll have to see. I could even try like moving this bishop to a1. Okay, my opponent moves their knight. It's attacking my knight. If I were to take, I guess they could take with the pawn. That would be very interesting. But if I take and they take with the bishop, I'm not really sure what I'd play. Okay, but I'm going to take. I want pieces to be traded. If he takes with the pawn, then this guy is secretly a grandmaster. that is this guy. He's a grandma. If he takes with the pawn, okay, that's good. So he takes with the bishop. If I could move my knights into the position. I could try moving my queen. I don't know. I don't really. My position seems very odd. I could try pushing my f pawn, but then obviously this is very weak. My dark squared bishop is pretty terrible. Maybe rerouting it to d2. Okay. I'm going to move my bishop up 1 square. This is a very close position, and I need to make very small moves that benefit me. This knight move off of first glance looks terrible. But maybe it's a good move. I don't know. I don't see the analysis board. I want to make this pawn push somehow work. I kind of want to move my rook over and then try and make this. I don't know, just somehow create some type of pawn push here. Yeah, maybe he's trying to reroute his knight, but I think I will. I'll move my rook over 1 square. Maybe in the future I can push this pawn. I have to be careful though, because my a pawn would be hanging. He moves his knight into position. It looks like he's trying to push his f4, or maybe trying to move his knight somewhere. So if I were to push this pawn, he takes, I take, his rook could take this, I take, and my position looks too. It doesn't look. I don't like it. So maybe moving my bishop here first would be very reasonable, but then here pushes the pawn, takes, his knight takes, attacking my queen. I think it's fine. Knight here, move my queen somewhere. Okay, he plays it differently though. That looks like a very reasonable move. So the very first move I think of is a4. And that's what I'm going to do. It looks like he's trying to make some type of e5 push, and that's exactly what he does. Takes, knight takes, attacking my queen, and my position is starting to look very dangerous. Okay, I have to take that. I definitely have to take that. I couldn't explain to you why I have to take that. Maybe because he'll have a pass pawn, but I'm going to take that. Knight's attacking queen. If I move my queen up 1 square, bishop slides back. Okay, let's move my queen. This pawn is pinned, so that's a little bit of a benefit for me. I'm threatening a fork, so he has to play something that stops me from pushing this pawn. So maybe moving his bishop back. But then maybe I could go here, trying to trade off some pieces. And I need to move my knight into better positioning. It looks like I need to either move my bishop or try and push this pawn. It's all about timing though. I'm kind of running out of time. My opponent has 2 minutes more than me. I'm pretty sure that's just a fork, if I'm not mistaken. And so we'll play that. Attacking his knight, attacking his bishop. So it looks like he has to. Oh, he can attack my rook. Why didn't I see that? So if I take 3, he takes 5. I take 3. He takes this. Oh my god, I have this bishop move skewering everything. Take his rook. So I could allow, obviously, this trade, or I could just push the pawn again. Okay, I'm going to take this. He takes, I take, and then bishop here. And maybe a good move wouldn't... Actually, wait, he doesn't have to take that. I don't know why I calculated him taking that. He's not going to take that. Bishop here to defend the pawn. And yeah, I could have definitely played that better, but I'm running out of time, so I don't want to think as much. So yeah, he shouldn't have took this pawn, because now I'm going to win more material. If he were to move his rook here, takes, his other rook takes. I have to be careful though. I have to be really careful. Maybe going for this pawn push. Yeah, this pawn push is very strong after his other rook is here. My knight is defending this pawn. So probably leaving my knight here would be a good idea. I wouldn't want to put my rook on e1, because in the future he'll have this weird pawn push. He plays it differently. That's a very odd move. The first move would be, okay, just taking, but if I were to go here, and if his rook takes, just take with my knight, I'm still attacking. Yeah, so I'm just going to I I go here, he gives up a pawn. No, I can just take. Yeah, I'll just go here. I'm gonna delay taking because I think this is the best move. He's not gonna take though. That wouldn't really make any sense. Okay, he moves his rook up 1 square. So let's take this. Let's definitely take that, and let's attack. Oh my god, that would have blundered a knight. Okay, let's not go there. Maybe we'll go here, attacking his rook. This pawn is still defended, and then moving my other rook into the game. Okay, I need to play a little bit faster. I could push this pawn. He takes. If I were to push this pawn, he takes, rook takes. His queen can get into the position though. Okay, maybe moving my knights into a better positioning, attacking his rook. His rook slides back. Okay, he decides to oh my god. Very nice find by him. Okay, I'm running out of time. I'm going to push this pawn. If he were to sacrifice his rook check, that shouldn't lead to anything. I should just be able to run with my king. I have to be extremely careful. He has this queen move. I go here. I have to be extremely careful. So let's defend this pawn so I don't lose the game. He can't take this yet. He doesn't have this check because my knight can take. Okay, he decides to take. I'll take, and then since I'm getting lower on time, it's good. I might start missing things. Oh my god, he has a pawn push. Why didn't I see the pawn push? Okay, he plays it differently. I'm taking this. Okay, 55 seconds. 55 seconds. I'm up 1 pawn. Move my king. Move my king. Move my knight. Attack this pawn. Rook here. Rook attacking this pawn. Tries to push. Just take. Why am I thinking for so long? I'm thinking for so long. "29 seconds. I've made a bunch of mistakes, but I'll just continue playing. Not really playing great chess. I only have 28 seconds. This is too hard for me to win. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for a draw if I can get one. Just I could try going for some type of fork here, but I can't. It's hard to calculate with such little time. So my next move is check, and then check. Check. 23 seconds. I'm going for the win. He's gonna check me like insane. Maybe I should run in. It's so confusing. Check. Check. 19 seconds. Let's see if I can get some type of fork here or take his rook. Yeah, let's go back, attack his rook. See if I can get some check in here and see if we can get some type of fork. Check. Let's move the rook in front of the king. Attack the pawn. He only has, okay, I have 16 seconds. He has a minute. Have to play a lot faster. Attack the pawn. Go back. Knight check. Block with the knight. Check. King f2. Oh, I just blundered my knight. Oh my god. I didn't even see that his rook was there. That's unfortunate. 11 seconds against 33 seconds. He's playing so slow. I could still win. I could still draw the game here. I'm not gonna win, but he's playing so slow. Why is he playing so slow? He's literally playing so slow. Can I still win this? Why is he playing so slow? He's like, what is this? I still win the game. Oh my god. Okay, that's good. I played with an 85.1% accuracy. My opponent played with a 90% accuracy. So in this position, my opponent sacrificed their rook, which was a move that I didn't see. And this pawn push here is a blunder because my opponent can sacrifice their rook again. And once I take back, they have this queen check. And if I try running with my king to e1, then they have this check picking up my rook. So basically, I blundered a perpetual check. My rating is now 1964, percentile 99.7%, and a high of 1964. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.